All right, the Eagles are playing the Rams this Sunday, who aren't that good. They should win, but you never know. Those directed energy fires in California, they may favor the Rams. And Matthew Stafford, he gets a lot. He gets some gifts from the referees. Not as bad as Mahomes or Tinkerbell Brady, but they protect him a little bit. And I'll show you. I'll give you a few examples. All right, the Rams on offense. Points for, ranked 20th, 15th on yards, pretty average. Defense, ranked 26th. I mean, pretty average team. They got away with some shit on the Minnesota Vikings. Well, Minnesota Vikings seem like a better team, but no. Vegas wins. The Eagles should beat the Rams. They should beat them. I don't think this team is that good. The Rams. They stomped them the last time this season inland. Saquon Barkley had I think over 200 yards rushing. This is when Stafford was playing with the Detroit Lions. Looks like Stafford's been a golden boy for some time here. Watch this. Terrible roughing the passer call. He was hit hard, but come on, it's football, not badminton. Stafford is a much better athlete than Brady or Peyton Manning. It's ridiculous they have to pamper him too. Nothing wrong with that. Another example with the league protecting Stafford.
Come in real high. Personal foul. Go for the passer. Defense number 56. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down. Dante Fowler. Come in real high. Personal foul. Go for the passer. Defense number 56.
And here's the big BS call against the Vikings last week. That's clearly a fumble. But they ruled that an incomplete pass, man. This is something you gotta look out for. I think Vegas may favor the Rams because of what happened in California. NFL is registered as entertainment. It's not legit, not 100% legit anyway. The Eagles are by far the better team. But yeah, they may favor the Rams. I really didn't think the Rams would beat the Vikings. That's a fumble, man. That's not a complete pass. Right here is what Hurts needs to do more. Watch what I've been talking about. Scrambles out of the pocket. Perfect pass to A.J. Brown. And the real MVP, Barkley. The real MVP, Saquon Barkley. And here's Reed Blankenship, underrated player. Big hit on the Packers receiver. Defense, smash mouth football.
Love has time this time and zips it to Jaden Reed.
Boom, clean hit.
Here, the best throw of the day for Love, and now Reed is dinged. Oh no.
Play that again.
Probably their best player on offense and best player defense, so I give Gutekunst a lot of credit for that.
Love has time this time and zips it to Jaden Reed, who makes the catch in stride. Here, the best throw of the day for Love.
That put Jaden Reed out of the game. Big clean hit by Blankenship.
Blankenship hit him. We already saw Dobbs go out. Christian Watson went out last week for the year, and now Reed.
Yeah, nice tackle coming out of the middle of the field by Blankenship, but he has his arm exposed, and just a clean hit, and that's contact football. It's a job with his shoulder. Tough loss. He's playing so hard.
Trucking by the tight end, Goddard. Boom. Great play. Smash mouth football.
And what a big play.
On this play, where Jalen Sachs gets sacked, he was holding on to the ball too long. Looks like he's still trying to avoid scrambling. And it doesn't make sense in this rigged NFL league. But yeah, watch.
Away from the ball, so it's back to throw. Has time. Now some pressure. In his first year with the Eagles, now lined up away from the ball, so it's back to throw.
He's holding on too long. Way too long. He should have scrambled out to throw, either to throw or to run.
And he's got the sack.
That's the reason why he was sacked. He's trying to avoid scrambling.
There's nowhere for him to really see that.
He had time to get out of that pocket, too.
Hold on to it, but this pass rush and the
pocket passing is all about quick precision passing. You hold on the ball too long. And here's what I'm talking about with Jalen Hurts. When he gets outside is when he makes a lot of his best throws. And none of that media's pointed that out.
Out the half, they're in a rut, and they need to figure this out for this offense.
Yeah, for sure. Here's Hurts. Has a man, it's Smith. Devontae Smith needed that one.
an easy third down conversion.
So the reason you guys won the Super Bowl wasn't because of your outstanding defense. It was because that's the way it was predetermined. That's what you're.
Well, I mean, if our defense was so outstanding, why we couldn't beat the Saints that year? Saints beat us twice. So why did the Oakland Raiders say we're gonna go in with the Saints game plan? Because they had Deuce McCall, they ran the ball down our throat. Why didn't they come in and say we're gonna do the same thing?
All right, D.
Now there's no more on the talk.
Well, we don't know what else to say.
We're just caught off guard a little bit. That's all.
A little bit.
To be honest with you.
Let's talk about the fact that the Lions made Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders give back money, but they traded Matthew Stafford when he wanted to be.
Yeah, well, hey.
What are you hearing from the powers that be? Anything?
They just want me to go away right now.
We've spoken to them, and they don't want to talk about it either. They have nothing to say.
But they're not denying anything, and they're not refuting any of the facts.
Let me talk about some of the major charges. And I just jotted down a few that. I mean, you're saying, for example, virtually every team owner gambles on football teams.
Well, I'm saying that no fewer than 26.
That's
NFL team owners have documented ties. Past and present NFL team owners have documented business ties to either the gambling community and or the organized crime syndicate. I'm also saying that no fewer than 70 NFL games have been fixed.
Now that's pretty rough stuff. You're saying no fewer than 70 NFL games have been fixed. You mean the outcome, the point spread, what?
I'm saying the points were shaved and thereby fixed.
How does this happen?
Well, I first got into this about 1983. Vincent Persani, who is the head of the Michigan State Attorney General's Office Organized Crime Division, told me, if you're going to do a book about the NFL, Dan, you're going to have to get into this guy, Don Dawson, because he was fixing games. We knew it. I went to my friends and my sources at the Internal Revenue Service, the Organized Crime Intelligence Division. They said Don Dawson was fixing games. I went to the FBI, the Organized Crime and Racketeering Section of the Justice Department, and Strike Force field offices. Everybody told me what Don Dawson was fixing games. At that point, I had enough evidence to print that allegedly Don Dawson was fixing NFL games. He was a major bookmaker in the Midwest. I then went to Dawson. I tracked him down. I jumped through all kinds of hoops to interview him. And when I interviewed him on about the 7th or 8th interview, he admitted to me that he had personally participated in the fixing of no fewer than 32 NFL games.
How does that happen?
He liked to work with the quarterback. He would go to the quarterback would come to him and say, I need some bread. What's the line on the game this week? And the bookmaker would say, you guys are favored by 6 points. And then the reply was, we're not going to cover the spread. And basically that was it.
Now, do you name players?
Oh, sure. I name players. And also in 1979, I go into the specifics of 8 fixed games that were allegedly fixed by 2 referees who were investigated by both the FBI and the IRS. And I list the 8 games on page 308 of the book.
Yeah.